Hey, what is going on, guys? TalkNorwichCity here, back for another video. I hope you guys are doing fantastically well. Today, back for my match preview ahead of this weekend's game against Wolves at the Molineux, 5:30 on TV. I think that's, except for Ipswich, it's our first TV game of the season, so lovely old job. Thank you very much, Sky Sports, for that TV revenue. Anyway, let's get into the match preview. Concise, nice and clear. Let's do it. So, as always, let's take a look at the form guide to start off with. Norwich City with the far superior form. Wolves currently have 3 losses and 2 wins in their past 5 games, and we've got 4 wins and a loss. We all know what that loss was, and it probably shouldn't have been. So, you know, decent form for Norwich City. And Wolves aren't playing too badly, but for some reason the media's portrayed them to be this massive kind of team. I know Wolves are a big team, and you know they're okay. But the media have kind of portrayed them to be this some kind of giant, killing, superb team that's scoring goals and have a rock-solid defence. When actually, they're 11th in the table. They've conceded 12 goals and scored 14, and they're on 15 points. On the other hand, we've kind of gone under the radar a bit. We're second in the table with 20 points. We've scored 19 and conceded 14. So, I don't know. I think we're definitely in this. In terms of injury news, it's getting increasingly harder to find any injury news on the opposition team. So I know I've got some Wolves fans who follow me. Wolves fans, do you have any big injuries? Because I don't know. How professional is that of me? Come on, Jack. In terms of Norwich City injury news, Tim Close is the big one. Is he going to be returning? Alex Neil didn't sound too optimistic when he was asked, is Tim Close going to be back for Saturday? His response was, I'm not too sure. I wouldn't have thought he'd risked him, so I'm going to say that Tim Close isn't going to be back. Alex Pritchard, what's happened to him? Is it fitness issue? Is it a knock for him? He didn't even make the squad on Wednesday night. You've got Sergi Canos, who's still struggling with fitness. So you've got a few important players there who aren't making the team at the moment. Tim Close is the big one. Will he return on Saturday? I don't think so. Key players then for both teams. Who are they? Well, Wolves have a couple of really decent players actually. Bath at the back. I think he's their captain. Plays at centre back. Played every single game for them this season. Looks really good. And Texeria from Liverpool. Probably good mates with Sergi Canos actually. He's done well for them. Intricate attacking player. So yeah, they're Wolves' key players. In terms of Norwich's key players, I've changed up a bit. These are the players that I think have to really perform to get Norwich City over the line on Saturday. For me, Wes Hoolahan needs to really get going, create chances. We'll score goals if we create chances. It's just how many chances we create. And against Wolves, there's going to be chances at either end. It's important that we create more than them. Wes Hoolahan is the man that will do that. And then at the back, Russell Martin is going to have the game of his life. I would have thought he'll make the team once again. I would have thought Basong will be dropped and Bennett will be brought in. Go and watch my predicted 11 if you haven't already to check out what I think the team will be. But Martin needs to control the back line. He needs to have a leadership about him that he hasn't maybe shown so far this season. So a big game for Martin, a big game for Hoolahan, and also Bath and Texeria for Wolves, who will come out on top. The last time we played Wolves then was at Carrow Road, last time in the Championship, and we won the game 2-0. A goal from Bradley Johnson, who scored so many goals for us that season, and also Lewis Graben, a lovely team move from there. I was actually watching the highlights back from that game against Wolves. I think it was in February, and Basong was absolutely stunning that game, and he was absolutely brilliant. How times change. But, you know, it kind of reminds you that Basong hasn't been a bad player for Norwich City. And although he doesn't deserve to be in the team anymore, he has done some good things for Norwich. So, yeah. Anyway, we won that game 2-0. I can remember we played Wolves in the opening game of the last Championship campaign. And we lost that game 1-0, a Dave Edwards header. I can remember it so well. I watched it with my dad on Sky, and we were both going nuts after the game. Great memories of that, but we lost. Weird. And finally, a score prediction then. I'm going with Wolves 1, Norwich City 3. I think we're going to bounce back. I think we've got it within us to bounce back. I've got my optimism back, and I think we're going to do it. Leave me your score predictions down in the comments section below. Scorers, I'm going to go with Jerome to get a brace. I think he's going to pop up with a brace. And I'm going to go with Johnny Howson again. 2 for Jerome and 1 for Howson, and Texeria to score for Wolverhampton Wanderers. That's my score prediction, 3-1 Norwich. Big thank you to Fritz Bits for sponsoring all match preview content here on Talk Norwich City. Without them, this would be very hard to do. It helps me out big time. And yeah, see you at the Molineux. Come and say hello if you see me. Yeah, Come on, you yellows. Here it is going down, guys. TalkNorwichCity here, back with my predicted 11 ahead of this weekend's game against Wolverhampton Wanderers at the Molineux on TV at 5:30. Yes, it is the game where we need to bounce back from that soul-destroying defeat away at Newcastle, one that I'm